We're gonna see in a minute. I guess not. Am I gonna be able to poke a hole in this? Yeah. Or not. I need that for my paintbrushes. I got brushes and a real Winsor Newton watercolor set. Is this? Yeah. Please don't fly away. Will this make it stay? Maybe if I put it in this chair. Will that make it heavier? Slightly. So I got a real Winsor Newton watercolor set. Oh, I think this comes with a brush. I think it comes with a small brush. We're gonna see. Damn, I don't want to break the thing. Instructions. What kind of instructions do they give you for, oh, like how to mix the colors and stuff? Yes, girl. We're not going to do none of that, though. Not today. Anyway. So, I'm going to try to paint this. I'm not good at painting. Painting is not my thing, but it's relaxing. Oh, they give you a really, really tiny paintbrush. Did you get the swatch? Oh, they didn't give me the swatch paper? Because I've had one of these before, and you got a little paper to swatch your colors. Oh man, I got cheated. I got cheated. Or did I make my own swatch? It didn't. And I keep, hold on now. Yeah, this is a tiny paintbrush, and I don't think this is gonna work. This is too small. Did I lose you guys? Are y'all here? Let me look on here. Can you see me? Hollow smoke? Let me look on mine. Because it looks like the Wi-Fi is unstable. Oh. Oh no, we here. It looks like the Wi-Fi is. We here, girl. We here. Okay, so the paintbrush that you get with the thing is like really small. This is too small for me. But this is a travel a travel paint set. This wasn't cheap. Winsor Newton paint sets are not cheap. If you are a painter, you know that the paint ain't cheap. Okay? This is not something that I like to keep the wrapper. I'm just now opening this. I'm just opening. Where my glasses? Because I can't see what y'all saying. Don't tell. Oh, I shouldn't say. Don't tell me I left my glasses in the house. I might have to move over because the sun is on my leg. Girl, I can't do no self-portrait because I can't draw. I'm not I'm not very artistic, like drawing and stuff. And I really should be doing some type of paint by number because dang, I can't even get this open. That's what the scissors are for. I should be doing some type of paint by number because I'm not really a good painter. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm not. Do I want to keep the numbers? Probably not. I said, let me come outside and paint, chill out for a little while. I was watching, and I'm not going to mention this person's name because I know that they get really sensitive when you mention their name. But I was watching her video, and I kind of came in on the tail end of the video. But the part that I did see, someone had hurt her feelings, it looks like. I guess she had shouted somebody out and then went to their live and people were not speaking about her favorably. It looks like people in this content creator's live were, kind of talking about her. And it hurt her feelings. And she said it made her feel like Carrie felt at the prom. And we all know what Carrie did when her feelings was hurt at the prom. Honey, Carrie showed up and showed out. And one thing I want to say is we need to be careful what we say about people. Because we don't know what some of these people are, for one, capable of doing. Okay? Because I don't really think... Okay, let me scooch over because this sun... Let's scooch on this side. Because this sun is... It fell. Okay, this is better. The sun was kind of burning my leg over there. I don't ever want to be in a position where I feel like how I think Carrie felt in that movie. Because not only was Carrie hurt, she got her feelings hurt, but in the process, she decided to hurt other people. She was like, oh, okay, Y'all think y'all gonna get me down here to this prom and embarrass me in front of the whole world? I'm gonna embarrass y'all. And when she said that, I was like, okay, y'all need to leave this woman. Y'all need to leave this woman alone. Because do I need all these colors? Okay, I need green, brown. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I do need a lot of these. Y'all need to, I probably should have did this before I came out here, huh? Y'all need to, and I don't think y'all gonna be able to see. I'll scoot y'all back. I'll see how far I can scoot y'all back. So, y'all can see me paint. But I don't never want to be in, I don't want to be in a position where I feel like Carrie. If my hair be, looking a little wild, it's windy. I don't ever want to be in a position where I feel like Carrie. Because one thing, content creators, we have to realize, we don't know none of these people. Shit, I might have to go in the house. We don't know none of these people. And we can't take any of this stuff serious. Unless someone is making a threat to me, and I think that, they really may do something, I think, okay, well, this person seems crazy enough to really do something. This other stuff, I'm not taking serious. If you don't like me, you think I care about some people liking me? Like random people on the internet? If they say they don't like me, they don't like me. Shit. Hopefully, eventually, somebody will come around that does like me. I ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't supposed to like me. Even in real life, it's going to be people that don't like you. But are you going to trip out because they don't like you? You shouldn't. As an adult, don't we grow out of that at a certain age? You don't like me. Oh, well. Shit, I don't like you either. 9 times out of 10. Or I just don't care. I don't care. And I think that's how you have to, especially when it comes to social media, you have to get to the point where you just don't care. You do not care. We're going to use these 2 paintbrushes. Now, do I know what I'm doing? No. Do I know how to paint? No. Am I going to have fun? Yes. This is what we painting. Let me see if I can. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. This one I'm gonna paint. This is mixed media paper. It don't say the weight. It is mixed media though. Should I start with the trees? No. I should start with like the little green bushes at the bottom. These little bushes right here. I think I should start here and put in the green. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. You know, you have to get to a point where you don't care about what other people think about you. You have to. Because if you're constantly worried about how other people view you or what other people think about you, you are forever going to be an upset person. Forever. You're forever going to be stressed out. You're never going to be happy. And I'm telling you now, stress is the number one cause of stomach issues, just a lot of different body issues. It's caused by stress. Hey Naya, hey Purple Moon, hey ABCD. Caused by stress. We're gonna do this. Now, this is like my interpretation of this picture. And I've always had issues, even when I was in junior high school. I had depth perception issues when it came to like art and stuff. I would always like draw stuff too big, and my art teacher was really mean. Like I remember one time we were drawing these we were drawing these houses, these old houses. And I feel like stuff like that, when you draw a house, it should be your interpretation, right? The way you see it. So, okay, the way I saw it was a little different than how other people saw it. And my teacher gave me a C. And she gave like everybody else like A's and B's. And it like hurt my feelings. Because I didn't think it was anything wrong with mine. Now it was a little different. It was definitely a little different. But I think at that point, she should have saw my creativity and been like, okay, well, we should work on blase blase. And, next time things would be a little bit better. Instead of just giving me a C. Because at that time, I was like an honor roll student. Like I was real good in everything else. And a C to me was failing. So I went home very upset and told my mama. And she was just like, well, maybe your teacher didn't think that it was good. I was like, well, why? I don't think mine was any worse than anybody else's. I think I should have used a bigger brush on this bottom part. I don't think this is it. But I'm trying to give it the... Oh my God. Because it looked like blades of grass, so... But she kind of really hurt my feelings. And, like, after that, I was like, okay, well, shit, if I got a C, this gonna bring my grade point average down. Let me get out of this art class. Let me hurry up and get up out of here, because I can't be... Okay, Fly, you gonna end up being part of my picture. You land on here. So I was really hurt. And I didn't, that made me like not pursue my art career. Art wasn't my thing. So then I got into music and kind of found out that I was better in music though. I played the piano for a while. Music wasn't bad, except for the fact that my mother decided that the music lessons at school wasn't enough. And she wanted me to have professional music lessons. So she took me downtown to Sherman and Clay, which was like, the really nice pianos and stuff were Sherman and Clay pianos. So my mom decided that she wanted me to take piano lessons from Sherman and Clay. And my piano teacher was an older white dude who, now that I look back on this, I think was racist. Because he was so mean to me. He was like... He asked me one time, he was like, can you hear? Like, do you have the ability to hear? And I was like, of course I can hear. If I couldn't hear, my mama would have told you that I was deaf. And he was like, well, you're acting deaf because you're not paying attention to any of the sounds that you're making. You're acting like you're deaf. I mean, he was just mean. Just like mean. And so, that didn't last long. I don't think this is working. Okay? Already, I'm about to tap out. Cause this not looking like this. It's not. Ooh, wait till my husband come out here. He gonna be like, what are you doing, sweetheart? So I told my mama that the piano man was mean, and she was like, mean how? I was like, he keeps asking me questions like, can I hear? And he's just mean to me. And like I don't want to do that. Can I take lessons from somebody else? So then we found this older church lady who some of my friends at church were taking lessons from, and she was so nice. And I went to school with her kids, and her kids, they could like they could really play. Like one of her sons is she passed away like last year or the year before last, but one of her sons is a minister, and you know, just like what color is that? Okay. One of her sons is a minister, and her daughters, they can sing. Okay, Lord, we about to try to do this palm tree. Um, Maybe I'll go right here. Her daughters, they can. Oh Lord, this is already not looking like a tree. But you know what? We gonna roll with it. We are going to roll with it. Her daughters can sing, and oh, it was so fun. Like she made it fun. Did I ever become really good at playing the piano? No. But did I have a good time trying? Yes. When I got with her, she was just like the sweetest person. She wasn't like, are you deaf? Can you not hear what you're doing? I would come in there and be clanking them keys all wrong and everything. And, I was having issues with cadence and, all of this kind of stuff. But was she mean about it? No. She was so nice. And she was so sweet. Why did I stop taking piano lessons? I don't know. I probably moved on to something else. Because I was that kind of kid, and I thank my mom for just allowing me to do a lot of different things other than stuff that she thought was tomboyish, like karate. Like I wanted to do karate so bad, but my mama was like, no, you ain't doing that. That's for boys. You're not doing karate. Okay, this pine tree is kind of getting out of hand. I can already tell it's going in a weird direction. But you know what? We're going to keep going. That's what you have to do in life sometimes. You just have to keep going. Just ride with it, you know? If it doesn't look like a palm tree, it'll look like something. Or somebody will see palm tree. Just because you don't mean that somebody will look at it and go, oh my God, that is such a beautiful palm tree. Is it giving palm tree? Huh? Or is it giving preschooler? You know what? If you don't like it, you a hater. You hating. Because I know it's giving palm tree. It's definitely giving palm tree. And if you don't see palm tree, the reason why you don't see it is because you're a hater. And you hating on me. Just like that piano teacher. That's exactly what you're doing. You hate on me. If you don't see palm tree, you look in the mirror and you see hater. Hi, hater. Okay? And I ain't gonna let you sit here and mess up. Because I see palm tree. I see it just as clear as day. Now, I didn't tell you that my first name was Picasso. I didn't tell you that. Okay? I didn't tell you that. You know, this is my first one. And I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to keep this one because I know eventually it's going to get better. This just the first one. And I think it's the wind. You know, the wind. The wind is blowing. Honey, I'm concentrating. I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone, okay? We're going to get these palm trees. I'm going to add some depth to this. I'm going to go on YouTube and find like some watercolor. I don't want to put no green in my yellow. Some watercolor. Okay, you can't see that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I added some depth. Come on, depth. Uh-oh, the yellow kind of brings it out a little bit. Come on, yellow. Oop, I think I went overboard right there. Oh, y'all. Y'all better not say it look like a kindergartner. I swear. I will delete you from my page because I don't want no haters over here. Bye, hater. Okay, we gotta get some blue. We gotta get some blue. Because, you know, we got to add the water in the background. Come on, Blue. I'm gonna start watching some YouTube videos on watercolor. And then I'm gonna come back up in here and show y'all. Y'all gonna be like, I'm gonna keep this one though, cause this my first one. I don't know nothing about lines and all that kind of stuff. Because see, normally when I do watercolor, I don't, I don't like look at pictures and try to duplicate them and stuff, because I know I'm not that good. But you know what? You know what I am though? I am a trier. I will try it. And I have had that spirit all my life. I may not be good at something, but I don't know that I'm not good at it until I try. I got the try spirit. That's one thing I'm going to do is try. It may not come out. Okay, we about to try to do this blue at the top. It may not come out. It may not come out perfect. Oh Lord, my whole picture flying away. It's windy out here. Maybe I should have did the blue first and then layered on top of it. Well, I think this working. Okay, when I get good, y'all gonna be able to say, you know what? I was there when almost first started painting. Y'all gonna be like, yes, queen. Yes, painting queen. But I want one, girl. Girl, I want one of your paintings. You gonna be able to say, I was there when she first started. When her paintings looked like a little elementary school kid did it. I was there with her. You're gonna be like, yes, I was there, cheering her on when she didn't have a clue what she was doing. But one thing about her, she kept going. She didn't stop. She was like messing up and everything, but she just kept going because she was like, I'm in it too far to quit. I just keep going. You know, and what they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And when you behold this, you better behold this beauty. I'm out here. Okay, hold on. I gotta do it's some little bitty trees in the background here. You gotta put a little green. Ooh, I love it. Y'all, when you see this, oh yeah, you missed the conversation, child. I'm sorry. But this whole thing is the conversation. This whole entire thing is the conversation because it blends into loving yourself and being so confident that you don't care what other people think about you. That's really the conversation. That's the conversation. Like seriously loving yourself and not caring about how other people see you, how other people view you. None of that. If I hadn't tripped off of my art teacher when I was young, who's to say where I would have been right now? I could have been in, okay, now these trees have some blue in the limbs, but I don't know if I'm accomplished. I don't know if I'm there yet. But you know what? I don't think that this is bad for my first try. Look at this. For my first try, I don't think this is bad. Okay? I'm pretty sure the person that did this was a real artist. I don't think this is bad. I'm going to get my husband out here. Let me tell him to come out here and look at this. Do you think that's bad? I think that's good for my first try. I don't think that's bad. For the first time that I picked up a paint set in 3 years, I don't think that's too bad. Come here for a minute. please?
All right.
Okay,
Hold
bye.
on.
Okay, bye. Bye. I think it turned out. I, I think it turned out pretty good. I got okay. So there are some things that I have to work on. It's some stuff that I have to work on. Granted, but I think I did pretty. You know I'm gonna sign it. You know I am. I got to put my little signature down there and the date. Look at me out here being a whole artist. Look at me out here being a whole artist. You see that? You see that? I'm a whole artist out here in these streets. I'm a whole artist. Uh-oh, here he comes. Here he comes. But he's never mean though. He's gonna be like, oh yeah, babe, you did that. You did that. What? Look.
You just colored it?
I painted it.
Don't, child.
Do it look nice?
Mm-hmm.
It don't look bad, huh?
No, it looks nice. You go ahead on.
I mean, it's some things I need to work on, but I don't think it looked bad for my first
That's
one.
good. That's good. You go ahead on.
Artist.
See, he said I was an artist, y'all. I'm gonna put the date on here. I'm gonna put the date on here, and I'm gonna just keep doing them. You know what I mean? And we're gonna see how I progress. I'm gonna work on different techniques and stuff, cause I want to get it to look just like this one. But I like it. I like it. And that's all that matters. And that's what I want some of you guys to understand. That how other people view you, how other people view your content. If and I'm about to be real with y'all. If I was worrying about my content and who was watching my videos and the numbers on my videos and the comments and the likes and all of that kind of stuff, if I was worried about that, I'd have been gone. I would have been gone. But I don't care about that. I like you. I like talking to people. I like talking to, my subscribers. There are a few subscribers that I talk to all the time. I enjoy that. When I no longer enjoy it, I won't be here. When I don't like doing it anymore, when I get to the point that I don't like talking anymore, I won't be here. But as long as I enjoy it, I'm going to be here. I don't care if it's just one person here. Me and that one person, we going to chit chat and have a good time. There have been times when I have come on live and it's only been one person, and me and that one person had a good time. We talked back and forth to each other. I, talked about what I felt like talking about, and I left. But when you get to the point that you are worried about numbers, you worried about who like you, who don't like you, who looking at you, who ain't looking at you, you are going to be messed up in the head. Social media will drive you crazy if you allow it. You have to have an outlet. You have to have something other than focusing all of your energy on social media. That is why I have so many hobbies. I am retired. I have to do something with this, because I have a lot of creative energy. So I have to do something with this creative energy, or I be to draw somebody crazy. I crochet, I paint, I make jewelry, I do a lot of things, I cook. You know what I mean? You have to do things that you enjoy. Right now, my spirit is like, hey girl, let's get back into painting. Okay, so I went out, got me a new paint set, and now I'm painting. I want to paint like the sky. I want to get into like sky. My backyard. My backyard is beautiful. The bay is there. Like, I want to be able to go to the park and, take my little paint set, because it's like a little travel paint set. It's small. Take it and take my little mixed media book and go to the park and paint and have fun. Because I already know me and drawing. Drawing ain't my thing. But I figure I could kind of abstract paint. It ain't going to be perfect. It'll be perfect to me, because it's my interpretation. But I want to, learn how to paint like roses and flowers and, all of that kind of stuff. So that is my new creative goal, is painting. You have to find something that you enjoy doing. Okay? Find something that you enjoy and do it. Find something that makes you happy and do that. Because it's so easy to allow social media to slip you into a depression if you're worried in trying to do things by other people's standards. Set a standard for what you want to do. Set your own standard and live by that standard. My standard is to not care about other people. And that's across the board. That's not just social media. That's when I go out in public, I wear what I want to wear. Because I am the queen of mixing patterns and colors and everything. I do that. My purse ain't gonna match my shoes and all that kind. Who cares? At the end of the day, who cares? And who are you trying to impress? If you are that matchy person, you want everything to, look like you really took some time to put it together. I applaud you. You look gorgeous. But now I'm going to comb my hair. I'm going to take a bath and do all of those basic hygiene things. Now, I ain't stinking. But my purse and shoes and all that stuff and earrings, everything is not going to match. But it's something that I like. I may put on some Black Power earrings with a polka dot shirt. You know what I mean? It's just however I feel that day. Because I don't care how other people view me. Because 9 times out of 10, people that you see, you're never going to see them again. Unless you're going to like your neighborhood grocery store or something. You may see those people again that work there. But the people that are there grocery shopping, you may never see them again in life. Or you go to the movies or something, you ain't gonna see them people no more. You go to Walmart, you ain't gonna see the people that's shopping in Walmart. They see you, you ain't gonna never see them again. Never. So why do you care how they see you or how they view you? These people on the internet, I ain't gonna never meet none of y'all. I'm not gonna have no meet and greet. More than likely, we're not gonna meet. We not. I got some new glasses. I'm notorious for breaking glasses. Notorious. Okay? I'm gonna break some glasses. Thank God these are just reading glasses and I get them from the dollar store. Because I'm gonna break some glasses. Social media is one of my hobbies since I don't work. It is a hobby for me also. And since it's a hobby, I'm not going to allow it to stress me out. My hobbies are supposed to make me feel good, not stress me out. I redo old furniture. I love to take a piece of furniture and redo it to my taste. Okay, girl. Okay. See, furniture is just too big for me. I like small projects. Thank you, Naya. We might see you in the store and say hi. If you see me in the store, you better say hi. You better walk up to me and say, hey, girl. I'm all showing. Is that you? I've had a few people come up to me in the store. Like I had one lady, I was going in a beauty supply. And she was like, don't I know you? And she looked kind of, around the same age as me. And I was like, did we go to high school together? And she was like, no. And then I was like, we went to the same church? She was like, no, are you Omo Oshun? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, I know you from YouTube. I was like, oh, okay. And we chopped it up for a minute. And I was like, oh, okay, you live in this area? Because at the time I lived in Oakland and I was in San Leandro. And then I saw another one of my subscribers at the grocery store. And I was looking like a bum. Okay? Like sweatpants, hoodie. It was cold. I had the hoodie on and everything. And she still recognized me. She was like, and she was so sweet. She was like, Miss Omo Oshun. And I was like, God, no. Somebody would have to see me when I was looking crazy. I was like, now don't go back to social media and say I seen Omo Oshun out at Safeway and she was looking at her crazy. Don't do me like that, girl. And I talked to her for a minute. So there have been a few times when there have been Omo Oshun sightings in stores. But yeah, if I see, if you live in California and you see me, make sure you say, hi, girl. But I'm saying, on a grand scale, the majority of people that I interact with on social media will never see me in person. So why would I allow what they think of me to stress me out or to hurt my feelings Why would I allow numbers, social media numbers, to stress me out or hurt my feelings? I'm going to treat 4 people like it's 4,000. You know, the 4 people that are here, or however many people it is here, is going to get the same thing that 4,000 people would get. You're going to get that same energy. And if this is all I'm going to get, this is all I'm going to get. This is who's supposed to be here. This is who is supposed to hear me. That's how I look at it. And if things change and more people hear me, to God be the glory. But I'm not going to stress myself out about numbers. Because at the end of the day, and I swear to God, I hate at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, what's really important is the people that are in your real life, your family, your loved ones. Now, for some people, it's really nice to have a very large social media following. It boosts their egos and stuff. But I think because I have been successful in so many other areas of my life, being successful on social media I don't have to have success in social media because I've been successful in other things. Hello, RBS and More, the all-purpose channel. So don't let small numbers deter you. If you are doing social media, if you're doing YouTube, don't let small numbers deter you. Just keep going. Do what you like to do. People have asked me, why don't you do pranks? Why don't you, do what's trending? Why don't you do this? Why don't you? Because I don't want to. Oh, but you'll get more views. I might. But I want to do what makes me happy. I want to talk about things that I feel could help other people. Because I don't see where pranks help people. Yeah, they're entertaining. But at the end of the day, I like to give people something that they can use to help themselves. Now, sometimes I watch pranks. I, think they're funny. But I'm not a pranking person. I'm funny. Don't get it twisted. I'm still mad at Connection because she said I wasn't funny. I still got an attitude behind that. Because she really said that I wasn't funny. And I'm very funny. I'm extremely humorous. I can be very funny. She just don't know me. But I'm talking about doing, turning my channel into a prank. I'm not that type of funny person. I wouldn't want to do pranks. Well, you have to keep going, sweetie. You have to keep, posting videos. You have to be consistent. I've been posting videos for a long time. And I'm going to tell you this too. The algorithm has changed a lot. YouTube has changed a lot. The algorithm has changed YouTube a lot. I have older videos on my channel that's done thousands of views. And I'm the same exact person now that I was then. But the way YouTube sends out your content has changed. You have to do you. I can't be anybody but myself. You know, YouTube is in control of this platform. And they have changed a lot of how they send your content out. If you go to my page and you see, like, let me see, what is it, category? What is it? Here, see. If you look under my most popular videos, 105,000, 91,000, 60,000, 35,000, 34,000, 20,000, 20,000. Back then, YouTube was pushing your content out different than the way they push it out now. It's like they don't want you, YouTube don't want you to win. They push content out totally different than how they used to back in the day. But you have to stay consistent. If this is what you want to do, Sundrop, just do it. The subscribers will come. Just keep at it. Keep posting your videos. You know, post them on your Facebook channel. Post them on Instagram. Post them on TikTok. You got to get out there. People have to see you. I'm not as consistent as I should be, because I don't even really post my videos on Facebook or TikTok. A lot of people who post on YouTube, you know, they get a following on TikTok and then they bring their TikTok following to their YouTube. I don't do all that kind of stuff. Child, I ain't got time to be doing all that. I gotta cook and clean. I gotta make my husband lunch. I got, you know, sometimes I be busy. I got a dog to take care of. He be shitting all over the place and everything. I got stuff to do. Yeah, my channel is a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You never know what I may get up and decide to talk about. I like to talk about a lot of different things. Naya said I have 2 channels and I do videos when I have energy. I work 2 jobs and take care of people. So yeah, me too. I have autoimmune disease and I do videos when I feel like it. And if I don't feel like coming, I don't come. If I feel like it, I will. And I'm always saying, I'm about to get more, you know, consistent. I'm going to be doing more videos. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And I'll just be doing what I regularly do. But I want to keep it fun. When it gets to the point where it's no longer fun for me, I don't want to do it. And I think that's why I don't put myself on a schedule and force myself to do things, because then I think it won't be fun anymore. And I don't want it to get to the point where it's no longer fun. But we are going to be doing some exercise videos because, y'all, I'm going through... Okay, I guess I'm at the end of this menopause thing, because I was doing some reading and it says, you know, at the end of menopause, you start your estrogen levels go down and your testosterone start to, you know, get on the same level as your estrogen, and you start growing hair. And honey, I'm gonna have a whole mustache out here, a whole one, cause I'm seeing it. I see it. So we about to start, you know, doing some exercises, and in the morning, I'm going to start doing some stretching, because I've been in hecka stiff. Like stiff. So I want to find some, you know, stretches that are good for people like my age who have arthritis. and we're gonna start doing some of those. And I ordered this book, The Anti-Inflammatory Diet, and this is supposed to help people who have like arthritis, autoimmune diseases, thyroid issues, and everything. Telling you what foods are good to eat. So we're going to start discussing some. This is a helpful channel. And my thing has always been mind, body, and spirit. If you can get those things in alignment, your mental health, your physical health, and your spiritual health, you are a healthy person. Right now, my physical health is a little shaky. I got some issues, but we gonna work on them. So, I'm reading this, and when I find certain things that I think can be helpful to other people, we're going to talk about them. So we're going to get our diet together. I know that there are women my age who follow me. And, if you're my age, you're going through some of the things that I'm going through now. And even if you're not my age, eventually you're going to go through them things too. And it's best that you know now what to prepare yourself for. Because menopause is coming. It's coming, y'all. It's coming. It's going to get you. It ain't going to get you. But you're going to have to deal with it. Okay? And I thought, I don't remember my mother going through menopause as long as I did. I thought this was a this ain't no short process. This been a long process. I hit menopause early because I had a hysterectomy. So I guess my body got a little confused, like, okay, what's going on here? Something happened that wasn't supposed to happen. And so it just seems like it started early and it just won't stop. It won't stop. To me, I don't think that there is a way to shrink fibroids. I think fibroids just have to be removed. I don't think you should play around with attempting to shrink fibroids, especially if you're still young and you want to have more children. That has to be addressed by a doctor. Please don't be on here looking at these people talking about drink this to shrink fibroids. I think that's one thing that a doctor has to address, especially if you want more children. That's something that you don't want to play around with. I had to, and thank goodness I had already had all of the children that I wanted to have. But I had to have I had to have a hysterectomy because I had fibroids and they were causing excess bleeding. So, and the doctor told me this fibroid's not going anywhere. They don't go anywhere. And it's a lot of people out here, telling young ladies drink this or do this or, change your diet, become vegan. Yeah, all of those things will help with your health. But once those tumors have developed, they don't go anywhere unless you have them removed. They not leaving. Just like when I had thyroid issues, when I had that goiter didn't go nowhere. They had to surgically remove it. When it comes to tumors and stuff, I don't play around with that. I just don't. That's one thing that I don't play with. Naya said, I work out consistently, but I have, uterine prolapse, so I'm learning to work out more gently. Oh, please do. Yeah, be careful. Yeah, menopause is coming for you. He is coming. He is coming to get you. He is 40. He's sneaking up on you. So you can try the steaming and all of that kind of stuff, but I still believe that some of these things you need to go to the doctor and let them check out. I really believe that. Hello, Galactic Indigo Goddess. We just talking about women's health and health in general. Because the anti-inflammatory diet is not just for women. Men have inflammation too. And this diet can help anybody. So it tells you foods you should eat, foods you should avoid, lifestyle factors that impact inflammation. It's recipes, meal plans, and practical advice for avoiding inflammatory foods. And I did get this book off of Amazon. I paid $29 for this? I don't think so. I don't think it was $29 on Amazon. But you can find it, Anti-Inflammatory Diet for Dummies. So we are going to be I'm gonna be giving y'all some recipes out of here and talking about different things. I just got it recently, so I just started reading it. So we're gonna be going through that. We're gonna be doing some stretching in the morning, some yoga. I used to do yoga on a regular basis, and I stopped. And it does not make any sense to have this big backyard and not utilize it. I have enough room back here to do whatever I want to do. So we're going to be doing yoga, stretching. I have a treadmill and an exercise bike. We're going to be doing both of those. I'm going to have to see where my weights are. I have a Pilates ring. I have damn near everything I need. But I just don't have no willpower. That's what I don't have. Like, if I could go buy that at the store, I would go buy me some. Because I just don't be wanting to exercise. I'm lazy. Girl, I'm 58. I will be 59 in August. This is my last year of my 50s. And I plan on my last year of my 50s just really getting right. Because I've been acting crazy. Hey, Melissa. How old are you, Naya? Because if you want to have, if you're young enough to still have more children and you haven't decided to stop having children, I don't blame you. She said yoga gave me curves. I already got curves, girl. Now I got a little fluff on. I got a little fluff on top of them, but I got curves. Oh, you 47? Yeah, I will be 59 in August. 59! Girl, my willpower is so low. I just don't have it in me. I'm not gonna lie. I would rather do anything than exercise. And I can normally get my diet together. I can get my diet together before I can exercise. And you know, I got the classic 50 something year old body. I got the stomach and the arms. Y'all see what I look like? Is that a bug? Get off my painting. I mean, it ain't horrible. I still got a little booty. Look at that. Hey, I can still throw it in a circle. But I got this. I gotta get rid of this. But, you know, it ain't bad. It ain't horrible. I can throw that ass in a circle. Okay. My husband gonna see this video and be like, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere, I can still throw it in a circle now if I have to. Oh, but I gotta lose a little bit of it. Well, see, oh, you only 32? I didn't have my surgery until I was in my 40s. I was in my 40s. Late 40s, I think. Oh, that's my problem too, Sundrop, is I love to eat out. I love restaurants. And it's not just fast food. I like restaurants. I love going to eat out. That's part of my problem. So I'm trying to, girl, that muffin top says 50. It does. But I didn't have mine for so long, you know. And I found out that I have a hernia. So my doctor was basically like, yeah, you have an umbilical hernia and it has poked out of the muscle wall. So you're going to have that little poochy pooch in the front. All this time I was thinking I was just fat. I'm not just fat. I have a hernia that is not worse, you know, it's been poked out, but they don't want to operate on it. They said it ain't, you know, it's not to the point where they want to operate on it. But that's part of my problem. But you know, when people look at you, they just assume that you're just fat. I'm not just fat. I have a hernia. I be loving when I have excuses for stuff. Now I know some of this is fat. But the way that my stomach pooches out, some of that is hernia. Yeah, girl, hernia pooch. The way mine is, it depends on what type of hernia you have. I have an umbilical hernia, and it pushed out. Cause you know, when you have a baby, your muscle separates right there anyway. And if they don't fix that, stuff can pooch out right there. So my hernia pooched out right there. So it, you know, causes this little poochy thing in the front. And some of that is your muscle wall separation from having kids too. and then the hernia has pushed out, and so it makes it worse. So I got that going on. My friend had that. They finally had to operate, and he lost so much weight afterwards. Yeah, they can operate, but my doctor said they don't want to operate on mine because for one thing, I have like that blood pressure issue, and they only want to operate on me if it's something very serious, and that he don't consider that to be very serious. They already looked at it. They did a CT scan and MRI or something, and they looked at it real good. So they know where it's at. They know what size it is and all that stuff. But they were like, nah, we ain't going to operate on that because you got enough issues right now. Get your blood pressure. And he was like, lose some weight. Lose some weight. That'll get your blood pressure down. And then they'll think about operating on it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And just bother some, because if I stand up too long, it starts sliding down. Painful sex in certain positions. It's nothing. Can't they put a mesh on your pelvic floor to kind of lift it up? Can't they do that? I done heard of some type of surgery that they do for that. Have they ever talked to you about that? I heard something like that where they can I got a hydro flask just in case you want to know. Can't they do that? Don't they have? Yeah. Melissa said, yeah, she had the mesh done. Right, Melissa? For Naya, explain it. Because I don't want to mess it up. But I thought they could put a mesh on there to stabilize. Naya, say what it is again. So you can see if you and Melissa had the same thing. Because this is how we help each other. What's going on with your blood pressure? My blood pressure is high. And it's hard to stabilize. And they don't know why. They think it's because of my sickle cell trait, because I have chronic anemia. They think all of those, a lot of people who have sickle cell have high blood pressure. It's something about the disease that causes us to have fluctuations in our blood pressure. And I'm one of those people that has been able to survive with higher than normal blood pressure. And they think because my blood pressure has been high for so long, my body has adapted to having high blood pressure. Like, they were legit scared in the hospital. The last time I was in the hospital, my blood pressure was really high. They wanted to give me some medicine. And the doctor was like, hey, we cannot bring her blood pressure down to where normal people's blood pressures are, because it can make her really sick, because her blood pressures are normally so high that they had to bring it down real slow. They never got my blood pressure down to 120/80 like a normal person. When I left the hospital, my blood pressure was high by normal standards, but it was low for me. It sounds weird, but that's just how my body reacts. Okay, she put it right. She put it right there, Melissa. Uterine prolapse. Yeah, they monitor my kidneys. I have to have a test done and ultrasound and CT scan every so often to check my kidneys to make sure that I don't have any kidney disease or anything like that, because with me having high blood pressure for so long, that it does affect your kidneys. And sickle cell trait and sickle cell disease affects your kidneys. But thank God nothing has been wrong with my kidneys. So is that what you had too, Melissa? Oh God, girl, I can't even imagine my cervix falling. No, you know what the crazy thing is with my blood pressure, Tammy? I don't even know. I don't even know when my blood pressure is high. It is only a few times when I felt so bad that I thought my blood pressure was high. But my blood pressure can be high and I can, go to the hospital for something else and they be like, God damn, look at your blood pressure. And I'd be like, what? They're like, you're not having a headache or a migraine or not? No. I don't feel nothing. It is very rare. That's why they say high blood pressure is a silent killer. Most people don't even know that they have high blood pressure until it's too late. I don't be knowing half the time. But I do have a blood pressure monitor. I do check my blood pressure at home. I do take my blood pressure medicine on a regular basis. There were times when I was like, I'm not taking this shit because my blood pressure is high regardless. But now I take it on a regular basis, like I'm supposed to. Yeah, I know people that have to take dialysis. Yeah, some people have fell dead. Some, sports, some football players at the college level, not knowing that they had sickle cell trait or knowing that they had sickle cell trait and get out there and get too hot and get dehydrated and just drop dead on the football field. There have been a few cases of people who have had sickle cell trait playing football, got too hot. It would be too hot out there. Like one thing about, people like myself who have trait or who have sickle cell disease, we have to stay hydrated or we can just fall dead from overexertion and dehydration. That's why when I was in high school, my mother no one knew I had sickle cell trait. And I used to always tell my junior high school, when I was in junior high school, I used to always tell my junior high school teacher that if I used to run too much, I would, sometimes I would feel like I was going to pass out. And she was like, no, you just fat. There's nothing wrong with you. And I knew it was something wrong with me. I knew I wasn't feeling right. And I was telling her, and she just, kept saying that I was fat. So fast forward, when I got pregnant, that was when they found out I had sickle cell trait. My mama didn't even know because back in 64 when I was born, they wasn't testing babies for sickle cell trait. So my own mother didn't know. I didn't know until I was pregnant. And they did my first blood test for my pregnancy, and they were like, "Did you know that you had sickle cell trait?" And I was like, "No." And I started crying and everything. And they were like, "Oh, well, we're going to have to test your partner to see if he's a carrier also, because if he's a carrier, then there's a chance that your baby." I went into a complete conniption. But my husband at the time knew that he wasn't a carrier because he was in the military. And he told them that he wasn't a carrier, but they had to test him anyway. And they tested him and he wasn't a carrier. So neither of my children, neither of them even carry the trait. I didn't pass it. I didn't pass the trait on to either of my children. And I just thank God for that. So, yeah, growing up, I'm out here with sickle cell trait, knowing that I felt weird, but my gym teacher didn't believe me. And after a while, I was like, well, maybe I am just fat. But I knew it wasn't just that. I knew I was feeling weird. Like, I would like legit feel like I was going to pass out if I did too much. And now to understand that all my life I have had chronic anemia. All my life my red blood cells have been defective and I haven't had enough of them. I didn't have enough iron. I didn't have enough calcium. Like, I wasn't running on what other kids were running on because I just didn't have it. Yeah, my ex-husband, he died waiting for a transplant. He didn't make it. He actually had a heart attack on one of his dialysis off days and passed away in 2011, I think. Yeah, 2011. I mean, I'm not going to like push myself. I just want to do like gentle, like yoga, a little bike riding, a little, maybe walking on the treadmill or walking. I'm not about to be out here running a marathon and doing stuff like that. Oh, you have the trait too, Naya? Does your baby have it? Does your baby have trait too? Who out here cooking pig feet? Who wants you to cook pig feet? Who said that? I can't go back. Let me look on here. High blood pressure runs in my family. I practice healthy food choices, but my daughter started crying because she wanted me to cook pig feet. Your daughter be out here eating pig feet? Your daughter be out here eating pig feet? I didn't know that's what Shirley passed of. I didn't know she had kidney disease. I really didn't know what she passed of. Girl, I know you're not out here letting your daughter eat pig feet. That baby been here before. If she eat big feet, girl, I swear to God, I'm not eating no pig feet. Oh, she has it also. Yeah, my kids don't have it. No, this baby ain't out here eating pig feet. Girl, what she be eating pig feet with? My mama used to eat pig feet too, though. But that's old people eat that. You don't see too many young people eat pig feet. Let me tell you about diet. So last week, I had went to the grocery store and did that grocery haul. So I had the broccoli, right? I'm like, I'm gonna be eating healthy. I'm gonna be eating broccoli for a couple of days. Do you know that broccoli got in my stomach and was like pow, 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 pow? Do you know that people with IBS ain't supposed to eat broccoli? That broccoli got up in my stomach and acted a complete fool. I mean, bloated, gassy. That broccoli tore me up. Do you hear me? So now I can't eat broccoli. That broccoli messed my stomach. I mean, that broccoli was in my belly acting a complete fool. I think I ate too much. But it was so good. I know I can't drink milk. I leave milk alone. The only milk I drink is almond milk. I thought I could eat broccoli. And I was looking it up and it was like, leave broccoli alone, leave Brussels sprouts alone, leave cabbage alone, don't eat nothing crucifers. None of them vegetables. Leave all them alone. Because they don't like you. That broccoli got in my stomach and acted stupid. Do you hear me? What girl? Then don't make her no pig feet. Tell her that pigs walk in dookie. Pigs be stepping all over dookie and it's dookie all in between their toes. Don't get that baby no pig feet. Girl, she must have had a dream about one of her ancestors must have came to her in a dream and was talking to her and eating some pig feet. Tell her that pigs be stepping all in dookie. They eat dookie and everything. Tell her that. She ain't gonna eat no. She don't need no pig feet. Talking about she craving pig feet. Girl, you don't know. She don't know that pig feet ain't got no meat. It's just fat and gristle. She ain't gonna like it. Tell her pigs be walking all in their dookie and everything. I've never taken those Beano tablets. But honey, I had so much gas. Yesterday my husband took me to see Spider-Man. And I don't never do this. I went to sleep. Do you hear me? And my husband said I was sleeping so good I was snoring. But the movie had a lot of flashing lights and flashing colors and stuff to the point where I had to like close my eyes to let my eyes rest, and I guess I closed them for too long, child. I was gone. I was sleep. And he woke me up and he was like, "You want to leave, baby? I'm sorry. You in here asleep? Are you okay?" I was like, "Child, I am asleep. Leave me alone. Watch the movie. Shit, let me sleep." I was knocked out. I was sleep. Maybe your mama, is your mama deceased? Is your mama an ancestor? Because if she is, maybe that's who was eating them pig feet and came and was talking to your baby. Oh no, my mama knew I wasn't gonna eat no pig feet. She didn't even try me with that. Yeah, give some to your ancestors. And I think when the baby see them, she gonna be like, "Ugh, that's what they look like. I ain't eating that mess." Cause it's nothing appealing looking about pig feet. They look nasty. But you know, our ancestors, they ate what they had. Shit, they would eat that or starve. Why? Is she overweight? Is the baby chubby? Girl, they told my mama all that stuff too. I don't have no diabetes. They told my mama, "Oh, you gonna have to watch her weight. If you don't watch her weight, she gonna." I keep looking at my big toe because I put these press on toenails on, and my real big toe nail is longer than the press on nail, and it's getting on my nerves. And at first, I didn't think you could see it. I couldn't see it when I was in the house, but I'm outside. I can see it. I ain't taking these toenails off though. I'm not gonna take them off. That's what I ain't gonna do. I'm gonna go, y'all. I'm tired of talking to y'all. I'm ready to go in the house. And I brought all this stuff out here. I gotta pack all this stuff up. Because I've even left this shit right here on this table. And it ain't like anybody can come steal it. No, I'm gonna bring it in the house. Because my husband will come out here and be like, "Why you... God, dog it. Come back here, napkin. I don't feel like chasing you all around." My husband be like, "Why you leave all that stuff out there?" Pack this stuff up. And I'm about to go in the house. Where's the drain at? Oh, right there. Pour this water out. I said I was gonna start with these paintbrushes, and then when I get my skill level up, I get some real paintbrushes. Cause these just like little craft paintbrushes. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna get my skill level up, and I'm gonna be out here painting. Oh, tomorrow I gotta come out here and repot. Is there a bug in there? Oh, no. I was about to. What is that? I keep hearing something. What the fuck? Oh, that's that ball. Child, I was feeling wrong. Is this dry? Yeah. Oh shit. One more paint left. God dog it. Ooh, it's gonna be heavy. Alright y'all, I'm finna go. I had to pack my put my computer in my computer case. And then we out this bitch. Oh, your mom's still alive? Your grandmother. Well, maybe it was your grandmother that came to see about her. And we Creole, and she loved pig feet and fried chitlins. I'm cool with chitlins. Yeah, she overweight. She 14 and wears size 13, 14. That's about what I wore when I was 14. No, I probably wore a 12. No, I was 14. I probably wore a 12. I'm at my caregiver job, taking care of an 89-year-old lady. She's a trip. Can't wait to get into the salon tomorrow. Aww. Well, you know my folks is from the South, too. We ain't Creole. But we from Louisiana. My mama was from Baton Rouge. My daddy was from Monroe, Louisiana. My mama was from Baton Rouge. They were sharecroppers. They was out there tending to the land until they came to California. And then my dad worked for the Southern Pacific Railroad, and my mom got her CNA license, and she was doing that type of work. So that's it, y'all. Thank you for coming to, I would have said paint and sip, but we wasn't. Ooh, we gonna have to do a paint and sip because I found some pineapple Stella Rosa. As a matter of fact, I might go pour me a glass of that pineapple Stella Rosa right now. Pour me a glass of that pineapple Stella Rosa and come back on live later on drunk. No, y'all don't want drunk emotion. Because I'm a crazy drunk. Okay? So, I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. We gonna do something. I know my husband. Oh, if you have not watched the video on the Living Out Loud channel, go to my community tab and there is a link there for the video. Watch that video. That is part 1. My husband is working on the second part to that video now. We will be talking about all type of different topics, him and I together, but they are going to be on the Living Out Loud channel. So yes, that channel is up and running now, and we are going to be putting content on there. That channel will have the content with the both of us. So now the vlogs and stuff, the card chats that we have, all of that stuff will be on that channel, and the lives will stay on this channel. Okay? Does that make sense? It makes sense to me. And I need you to make it make sense. So go to the community wall and click the link for that channel, and please make sure that you are subscribed over there too. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel, thumbs up this channel, do all of the things that you do to everybody else, do it to me. Okay? I love you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Bye.